Hello friends who like to find a better way. In this video I am going to show you the Snipping Tool, which is a tool that lets you capture images and screenshots super easy. The Snipping Tool is a little program that Microsoft delivered with Windows 7. But even if you're familiar with it from then, it has changed just a little bit in Windows 10, giving us a couple little bonus features, so you might want to keep listening just for those. But if you're not familiar with the Snipping Tool, then let me show you first how to find it. I would go to the search bar in Windows, and again, it doesn't matter if this is Windows 7 or Windows 10. Get to your search bar, search for the word snip. It will pull up Snipping Tool, which is an app on your computer. Click on it. And what you do is what will happen is you will get the little toolbar tray, so to speak, from the snipping program. Then what you can do is navigate to whatever program that you want to create a screen capture of, even if it's just a small little portion of the screen. So I'm going to navigate to Excel. Let's say I'm creating handouts for my next Excel training, and I want to capture this little block right here on conditional formatting. I'm going to go back to that snippet toolbar. I am going to click on New. And when I click on New, by default, especially for me, because I typically always use a rectangular snip, I do believe that when you use it for the first time, it's going to default to a rectangular snip, and I'll explain that in just a second. But my pointer turns into crosshairs. What I can do now is just draw a rectangle, or if you're really good, a square, around the image that I want to snip, and when I let go, it has captured that image onto the Snipping Tool canvas. Now, I can use that image a couple different ways. First of all, I could save it. I could copy it, which 9 times out of 10 is what I do. I can copy it and then I can paste it. I could paste it into an email. I could paste it into a Word document. Like I said, if I'm in the middle of creating handouts, I might open up Word and just paste it right there. Or I can actually send it straight from snipping to someone via email. So then there are some other things you can do with it if you want to really get it jazzy and draw around your snip using a red pen, blue pen, etc., or a highlighter, or if you don't like what you've done there, you can use the eraser. So you can kind of play around with the advanced tools. I just want to make you aware that the Snipping Tool even exists. I shared it with someone recently in about 2 minutes, and she shared with me then that that was going to save her at least 1 hour a week all year long. So in 2 minutes, she saved 52 man hours. I thought that was pretty cool. So that's the Snipping Tool. If you want something other than a rectangular snip, you can change the mode of your snip. You can click on the drop-down arrow. If you're really good and you've got a careful, steady hand, you can choose Freeform Snip. What that lets me do, I've changed the mode to Freeform Snip. I'm going to click New to create a new snip. And now I can try to maybe draw a circle around. It's actually better than I usually do. I've drawn a circle around what it is that I want to snip. Or one of the other modes is a window snip. So when I click window snip and click New, it's essentially saying just click on the window that you want to capture, and I'm going to click on it, and it's captured the entire window. If I scroll down, you can see that it has captured the active window. It did not necessarily capture the entire screen, it just captured the window for me. So I'm not seeing my taskbar or anything like that, I'm just seeing the active window. So again, you can now save it, you could copy it, you could email it. I can imagine that maybe if you're getting a weird error message on your computer, that might be a helpful thing, is to snip the error message so you could email it off to your IT group. The other thing you can do is you can print it, and this was new in Windows 10. In Windows 7, we didn't have the option of printing directly from the Snipping Tool. Now in Windows 10, we can. So I use this some of the time, not all of the time, because I will say it's a little funny how it might print. If you just have a small snip, it'll print just fine. Sometimes I'll create an image that's a little bit bigger, And it doesn't matter what I do, it always prints onto 2 pages. So you might be better off to use the copy tool and paste it into Word and print from Word, where you can manipulate what it's going to look like on the printout side. So that's your snipping tool. I'd love to hear your comments. If this helps you or if this is an aha for you, please leave a comment below. And if you would like to be sure to get more aha tips, you can subscribe to my channel here on YouTube, and you can go to abetterway2.co and sign up to receive my newsletter, where they will be delivered directly to your inbox. Thanks. Hope it helps.